Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out a Kizer knife here. This one is the Seagull, all right, like Steven Seagal. Anyways, lame joke aside, this is a Kizer model here, AEB-L steel blade, satin finish, G10 handle, and a liner lock. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this one's all about. Of course, we'll have this one. Okay, that's interesting. Link down below so you guys can check out prices, availability, and variants. But let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what this one is all about. Well, we got the knife right there. All right, then we got a few goodies here. We got Kizer paperwork, wiping cloth. We got a sticker, boom. And then we got some additional hardware, which Kizer always does a really good job with that. It's always best to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So there we go. Now, of course, let's take a closer look at the knife here, shall we? The Seagull. Okay. All right, let's take a closer look here, shall we? All right, guys, first impression, we got the nice contour G10 here, a little bit of roundness to it. All right, digging down, we got a blue accent pivot right there, captive pivot, matches the blue backspacer here as well. I want to say, is that aluminum? It feels like aluminum there. We do have recessed liners inside of there. All right, that's a nice touch. Looks like we have a back flipper, front flipper, right, a pill-shaped hole. We got a whole lot of deployment options with this one, that's for sure. Big hardware, right, even including on the pocket clip, deep carry pocket clip, by the way. It's just not reversible, something to keep in mind. And it is going to be a liner lock. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go reverse flick on this bad boy. Oh, come on now. I feel really, really good. Let me do that again. Reverse flick. Oh, whew, okay. Down deployment. Of course, as you would expect with a nice opening hole. Sign me up. Front flipper. Okay. Oh, come on. This one's going to be a fidget monster and a very minimal back flipper right here. Just with the doctor order right there. I'm digging it already, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it a nice little wipe here on the blade. Are we working with the hollow grind? Is this a hollow ground? Oh, yes, sirree. Yes, it is. Big, beautiful hollow ground right there. Absolutely digging it. Let's get a closer look here on this beautiful drop point blade. Can we go 5X? Let's go 5X. Why not? Look at that. Take in the beauty right there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely what the doctor ordered. Check out the little detail right here. A little bit of jimping in the front, a little bit of jimping also here. Good amount, by the way. That's a good, decent amount right there, right? Check out the other side, the Seagull, AEB-L steel. By the way, let me know how you guys like AEB-L steel as compared to, say, D2, 14C, 28N, etc. You'll let me know. The satin finish is beautiful, tell you that. And again, it is a hollow ground, so I am absolutely already a fan. Sign me up. So blade looks beautiful. We do have like we said, a liner lock. So good access here from the show side. That's beautiful there. Easy to push to the left and disengage. Oh man, come on now. That feels good. And checking out the lockup right here, we got about what, 10, 15% or so. It's happening way down there because again, remember this is the back flipper part. This is what you'll see over here. So it's kind of difficult to see what the lockup looks like. Maybe from here, there we go, about 20, 25% or so. Check that out, okay? Not bad at all, nice and ergonomic, easy to disengage. It's nice and drop shotty, how about that? Reach around, absolutely works. Side of the index finger, oh, that works too. Come on now. Now my philosophy most times is, you know, for a good EDC knife, I do love to fidget with knives, so the more deployment options, the better. The more the merrier, that's my take, but again, yeah, this one definitely checks all those boxes, no doubt. Checking out the finger choil right here. We got a nice jimped finger choil. That is also nice. Absolutely digging that. Right, so we got jimping here all throughout the knife, which is great. We can forward choke on this bad boy. We even have a good plunge grind situation right here. A nice plunge grind that was made there. And that's obviously a nice touch, so you don't get a smile as you sharpen the knife. Now the ergos is where it's at, right? Check out the handle. It drops here towards the back. A little bit of a drop to it. Hammer grip here feels good. No doubt about it. Check that out. And of course you can forward choke all day, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Even has a little bit of a nest muck nature to it. Like it kind of, is this straight? Not necessarily. It actually maybe goes up a little bit and down, but very minimal. And it's just a looker. Like take a look at this thing. It absolutely looks so good. And yeah, this is a Kizer design. We don't have a specific designer on this one, so it is an in-house design. Pocket clip is pretty decently comfortable. I do feel it if I squeeze really hard. I'm going to give it a good 9 out of 10 there. It's not reversible, even though, you know, sometimes when I fidget with my right hand and I get tired, switch over to my left hand and, you know, can use a liner lock all day, even if it's set up for a righty. So I don't know what the deal is with the non-reversible pocket clip. Seems like a missed opportunity, and I barely even have any dexterity on my left hand. So if I can do all that, obviously a lefty will be able to enjoy the knife just as well. So that being said, let's see here. I mean, action is great, you know, multiple deployment options, great ergos. That's a lot going for it, I'm gonna tell you that. Feels really good. This is some quick stats here for my knife nerds. Let's see where this one comes in at. Overall length, guys, we're looking at a total of 7 inches, right? Think like Korshaw Leak, so VV Elementum, right? 7 inches, 3 inches on the blade. We have about 2.75, a little bit more there on the blade. The box says 2.95, so just a hair under 3 inches, and a little bit over 4 inches on the handle, like 4.1, 4.15 or so. All right, those are your quick measurements right there. While we're here, let's get a quick blade stock thickness coming in at 0.11, right? A little bit thinner than the average 0.12 in the channel. Handle thickness is 0.47, a little bit thinner than the average 0.5 in the channel. So those are all good. And a quick rapid fire weigh here, shall we? Let's see, we do have G10, we do have recessed liners, but we also have some milling going on. There we go. That's a good angle. We got some milling going on the inside, even in the back portion of the liner part, also in the top portion as well. And so that obviously is going to help a ton there with weight reduction. So I'm going to go with, let's see, 7-inch knife, bada bing, bada boom, 3.5 and between 3.5 and 4 ounces. All right, here we go. How about 3 on the dot, right? I need to calibrate a little bit better, Miguel. What you doing, right? 3 ounces on the dot. That is actually pretty good weight right there for EDC, 86 grams or 3 grams exactly on the dot. Absolutely sign me up, not too heavy, not too light. That is exactly what I'm talking about for EDC, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you know me, right? I like the big knives as much as I like the smaller knives and everything else in between. So to me, weight is not an issue. It's not something that I aim for, but, you know, good, decent, middle of the road weight. Obviously, that's going to be a no-brainer when it comes to, you know, EDC and whatnot, right? Absolutely makes things way easier, regardless of whatever you got going on, no doubt. Also wanted to mention here, the backspacer is your lanyard solution. So for my lanyard people, got definitely quite the opening there for your lanyard hole. Now some quick rapid fire size comparisons here, shall we? By the way, also being released this month, right, month of September, you guys got to check this one out. This one is the Raze from Kizer. It is a Mark Perez design. Just look at that thing. Wicked, wicked blade, and that gold titanium with the carbon fiber insert. Mwah, chef's kiss right there. Nice. And then we also got the Bulli right here. This is an Osho design, so check that one out. That's a crossbar lock, looking pretty good. Also, many multiple deployment options as well. Rocking titanium, Mars Valley carbon right there. Absolutely the sauce dual ground blade. I mean, Kizer is just killing it here in September. So they got some premium models. The Seagull obviously is going to be a little bit more on the affordable budget category, no doubt. And now next to some of the typical ones here on the channel, we got the MSI right there from Microtech. We got the Stitch, right? Both are obviously going to be a little bit larger. Both rocking Lex custom scales, linked below if you guys want to check them out. They completely changed the knife. They're both titanium, love the milling on them. And I've been really carrying these a ton here. Not just size comparison knives, but also some of my favorite, you know, bigger folders in my collection. We got the PM2 right there. We got the Para 3. By the way, I'm looking for aftermarket scales for both PM2 and Para 3. Let me know in the comments what are the go-to brands, right, that make the best titanium milled. I want some milling to them, right? Best titanium milled aftermarket scales for PM2 and Para 3. Let me know, share some of that wisdom down below with me. I really appreciate it. Or obviously both of them are going to be a little bit bigger than the Seagull there, as you can see. And here again, I mean, this is what I kind of my type of knife right here. Monochromatic milled titanium handle, premium steel. There's the 80-20.5, which is a hair bigger. The Kunwu Chad is quite a bit bigger. You guys be the judge there. All these are linked down below if you guys want to check out prices, availability, and variants. It also help out the channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. I also have content on every single one of these knives, so if you put the knife name Miguel EDC on the search box, you'll find those videos right away. And just like that, we have arrived at everyone's favorite portion of the video here, the scientific nail test. Just kidding, it absolutely passes that with flying colors, but got a piece of paper here, some cardboard. We're going to be doing our scientific cutting test, shall we, here? 14C, 28N steel. All right, here we go. All right, going through the paper there. like nobody's business. Got some swirls going on. Just get some full slices. Bam. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So as long as you get a good initial bite, like that 14C, gonna put in some work. And spoiler alert, guys, it cuts the paper, right? No shocker there. Got a single wall piece of cardboard cutting at a diagonal angle for better performance. And it's gonna look something like this. Again, I got the forward choke position, which just feels like money right there.
Money!
And here we go. Boom. Boom. Bam. Bada bing. Bada boom. And one last one. Here we go. I'll taper off that one. Got a little excited there. Here we go. All right, there you have it, guys. That is the Seagull, right? You all let me know. Rate it in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. Rate that 14C 28N steel, right? Going through that cardboard and paper, 10 being the sharpest. You all let me know. Well, there you guys have it. That is the new Seagull model from Kizer, in-house design with a savage hollow ground right there. Absolutely digging the geometry on this one. Great ergos, multiple deployment options, and best of all, a very affordable price. This one's on their budget category. I'll have it linked down below so you guys can check out those prices, availability, variants, and all that good stuff. Links in the pinned comment and the description for this knife and every other knife you saw in this video, guys. But most importantly, let me know your thoughts on this one. All right, let's hang out in the comment section down below. What do you guys like about it? What do you guys love about it? Is there anything you dislike about it? Let me know. I want to hear your feedback in the comments. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.